The lynx is one of the most interesting and beautiful representatives of the feline family. The animal is listed in the Red Book of the country under the first category. This means that the animal is in danger of extinction due to the large-scale destruction of this magnificent species. In terms of size, the lynx is a relatively small cat compared to other predators. It is an animal with a short, bunched torso. The head is round, with ears with black tassels on the tips. The head is large, the eyes are yellow, and the hair is longer on the cheeks, resembling sideburns. The nasal part is wide. The tail is short, blunt. In winter the lynx fur is thick with dense undercoat, a little longer on the belly. The animal molts twice, in spring and fall. Summer fur is shorter and has no undercoat. Color of the lynx fur depends on habitat and belonging to the species. The most common is grayish-red, with large dark-colored spots on the back and sides. Sometimes they are present on the chest and paws. The lynx's paws are large, with the front paws slightly wider and longer than the hind paws. In front of the pads are sharp claws that have the ability to retract. The front paws have 5 toes and the hind paws have 4 toes. The diameter of the paw trace is 9 centimeters, in winter 15. This is because in winter the fur on the paws becomes thicker, and the animal does not fall into drifts. When moving, the lynx clearly steps on the prints of its front paws, and the footprints of the lynx are similar to those of an ordinary cat and differ only in size. The 5th toe of the front paw is smaller and slightly higher than the others, so when it moves, it does not touch the ground. It is easy to distinguish lynx footprints from wolf and fox footprints. This is because the animal does not move in a straight line, as many animals do, but in a winding snake. The adult animal is 130 centimeters long and up to 70 centimeters tall. Weight of a lynx is 20 to 25 kilograms. Baby lynx are born weighing no more than 300 grams, but after 6 months reach the size of an adult male. This species lives in Eurasia and North America, in places with dense vegetation. The lynx's habitat is impenetrable forests with brambles and rocks. The predator leads a secretive lifestyle, away from people. He walks around his territory every day, marking the borders. If the place is rich in game, the animal can spend its whole life in one area. The habitat of the common lynx is Russia, Central Asia, the Baltics, and Scandinavia. In Europe it is found in many countries where there are dense forests. The Pyrenean lynx inhabits Spain, the Canadian lynx in the southern states of Canada, and in much of the United States. Individual species are found in central Mexico. Some species of steppe, desert lynx are found in Africa, Asia, and eastern India. Lynx live in an area of up to 100 square kilometers. In search of food walks up to 30 kilometers a day, leaving his den only with a lack of game. All bobcats can climb trees, are highly agile, and can swim in water. Nature has endowed them with excellent hearing, vision, and an excellent sense of smell. All these qualities make the lynx an excellent hunter, against which only a rare animal can resist. They go hunting when it's dark. They creep up for a long time, silently waiting for their prey. Then they make a sharp jerk. If the prey escapes, the predator chases first by small jerks, then they gradually increase. On the open territory the lynx can speed up to 30 kilometers per hour. It doesn't chase its prey for a long time. After 80 meters, it is exhausted and stops chasing. The black tassels on the lynx's ears act as an antenna. With their help, she picks up sounds, footsteps, and even hears the animals breathing. The lynx's favorite food is hares and squirrels. If she can't find her usual food, she can hunt paired ungulates, roe deer, young deer, musk deer. He will not disdain young boars. A stray fox or a raccoon dog will also attract the attention of the predator as prey. If birds, grouse, wood grouse, will be on the way, the lynx will not refuse from meat as a delicacy. In absence of favorite game, the animal feeds on small rodents. The predator needs 4 kilograms of meat per day. If part of the prey is left uneaten, the lynx buries it to return later. The mating season of lynxes begins in late February and lasts all March. Several males may claim the attention of the female and fight with their rivals. During the rut, they growl loudly, shout, and meow in a low tone. This is intended for the ears of their rivals, who must avoid the encounter. The female's pregnancy lasts a little more than 2 months. When the female senses that her offspring are coming into the world, she begins searching for a secluded den. These are hollows in high trees or cracks in rocks. In early May, cubs, 2 or 3 calves appear. They are born, like all cats, blind. The cubs are helpless and need their mother's care. For the first 2 weeks, the lynxes sleep a lot, burrowed into the female's fur. After 14 days, the kitten's eyes open and the babies begin to actively explore the world, crawling away from their mother little by little. Males take no part in raising the cubs. The average lifespan of a lynx in the wild is 15 to 20 years. Representatives of the feline family are predators who hunt alone. The main enemy of the lynx is the wolf. Gathered in a pack of wild wolves can catch up with and tear the furry predator to pieces. The collective behavior of members of the canine family in the hunt is not comparable to that of a cat, which is always alone. Knowing this, lynx avoid places where wolves live in every possible way. At a chance encounter, flee or sit on tree branches. Other enemies of lynxes are fellow cats. When food is plentiful, animals do not leave their territories, but if prey is scarce, a meeting with a hungry neighbor is inevitable. Despite boundary markers, extraneous predators can enter a lynx's habitat. Wolverines, for example. To scare them off, the cat uses loud hissing, and if that doesn't help, engages in combat. A female lynx is able to protect the den with her kittens till her last breath. Predatory cats are clever and cautious animals, so they are not the first to fight. If they feel danger, they will try to run away and hide. The ability to climb trees more than once saved their lives. The only enemy from which the lynx sometimes does not have time to hide is an armed man. Since ancient times, the fluffy fur of this animal has been of great value to humans. They wore it to survive the bitter cold and exchanged it for food and other necessities. Because of this, the lynx population declined greatly. After the lynx was listed in the Red Book, lynx hunting became illegal. But, unfortunately, this does not stop man. Poachers continue to hunt for the animal's fur. The bite of a lynx is most often fatal. Before it eats its prey, the predator makes sure that it is dead. Lynx are not a danger to humans. Thanks to its skills as a hunter, the lynx is considered a forest sanitizer. It regulates the number of animals, killing mostly weak or sick animals. In the Middle Ages, lynx meat was considered a delicacy. It has always been valued for its fluffy fur. People used it to make winter clothes that helped them survive the cold winters. Because of this, the population of lynx species was declining. But thanks to measures that have been taken, now only the Pyrenean lynx remains on the brink of extinction. Playing an important role in nature, the wild cat does not harm humans. It can attack only to protect its nest with its young. Not a single fatality of a lynx attack on humans has been recorded in the world. Only those mammals that live on the surface of the earth change their fur color to white. This is how nature gives them a chance to stay alive in winter. If an animal has white fur, it is difficult to see it in the snow. The lynx prefers to live in elevated places, where the wolf, the main enemy of the lynx, cannot reach. In addition, if her fur were white, she would lose all the advantages of a predator, would become visible in the trees. How would she be able to hunt in winter? In 1960, Polish astronomer Jan Hawelius discovered a constellation he called Lynx. It could be seen in the sky if one possessed the same excellent vision as a wild animal.